everyone, and welcome to today's video. And today I'll be doing something a bit different. Considering that last year I didn't really talk about Game Changers a lot. I mainly talked about Game Changers championships and a bunch of competitive rulings that happened. But in this year, I'm going to be talking about basically the tournaments that qualifies the teams into the Game Changers championships, which will first start up with Brazil, obviously the region which will be hosting the Game Changers Championship in the Riot Games Brazil studio. So let's first have a look at the Game Changers Brazil Series 2 results, considering that whoever won will lock themselves into Game Changers Championship. First, have a look at the participants. We have Loud, Female, Legacy, Team Liquid Brazil, Odic Bright, MIBR Female, Project Z, W7M Esports Female, I don't know how you say that, and Celestium, Cletium, I'm not really too sure. But here's a play as well. You might know them, you might not know them, it doesn't really matter. So, results now. And first up with Loud GC versus Cleteam, and it was actually Loud GC winning this one. I'm not really surprised about this one. Loud, I mean, they were coming to this as one of the favorites. I'm not really surprised here. A 2-0 victory for Loud against Cletium. 13-4 on split, 13-1 on Ascend, and it was Lisa getting MVP. I might also mispronounce some of these names wrong, and I apologize for that. Odic Bright versus MIBR Female, and it was MIBR Female winning this one, 2-0 victory for them, even though it was very, very close. 13-11 on Lotus, 13-10 on Haven, and it was Isai 1, I'm pretty sure they say the name. She got MVP for that. Legacy versus W7M Female. It was Legacy winning this one, 13-5 on Brian, 13-10 on Fracture, and it was SRN getting MVP. Team Liquid Brazil for the final one in the Upper quarterfinals. Team Liquid Brazil destroyed Project Z, 13-1 on Ascend, 13-4 on Pearl, and it was Jujina getting MVP. Lower bracket round 1 now. It's a bit of a surprise here that Odic Bright actually lost to Cleteam in the low bracket round 1. I'm so sorry, I just got distracted from a Twitch subscription, but here's a little shout out, I guess, for you. Batman, thank you for the subscription. I was not expecting that. Apologies. Anyways, 37 on Lotus, 13-8 on 13-11 on Split for Cleteam against Odic Bright, and it was Waves getting MVP for that. Cannot believe that actually happened while I'm making a video. 13-5 on Haven, 13-3 on Bind for W7M Female against Project Z, and it's Cleax, Celax? I'm not really too sure. Maybe it's Celax. Celax getting MVP. Bracket semifinals now. Loud GC, they went against MIBR Female, basically destroying them. 13-8 on Split, yeah, I mean, it was kind of close. And 13-0 on Lotus, absolutely destroying their mental, and Jelly getting MVP for that. Legacy versus Team Liquid Brazil, a lot more closer game, unlike Loud versus MIBR. 13-11 on Lotus over Legacy, and 13-5 on both Bind and Split for Team Liquid Brazil, and it was Jujina getting MVP once again. Our lower bracket quarterfinals now as Legacy beats Cleteam, 13-11 on Lotus for Cleteam though, then 15-13 on Fracture, and 13-7 on Pearl for Legacy, and it was Anti getting MVP. MIBR Female, they won against W7M Female. 2-1 victory for MIBR though. 14-12 on Fracture for MIBR. 14-12 on Lotus for the other side of W7M. And 13-6 on Split for MIBR. And Biazik getting MVP. Lower bracket semifinals as Legacy knocks out MIBR Female from the tournament, as Legacy 2-0s against MIBR, 13-5 on Ascent, 13-5 on Haven, 13-7 on Ascent, and with Sayuri getting MVP. Our bracket finals now, as Team Liquid Brazil beats out Loud GC to advance themselves into the grand final. 2-0 victory for Team Liquid Brazil, 13-7 on Split, 13-8 on Haven, and it was Bazira getting MVP. Lower bracket final now, and it was a amazing game. Definitely one of the best games, I'll be honest, in this tournament. A 3-2 victory for Loud GC against Legacy to lock themselves into the grand final. 13-6 on Fracture went to Loud. 20-18 went to Loud. 13-10 on Lotus and 13-5 on Pearl went to Legacy. And on a far map on Ascent, it was 39 on Ascent for Loud to win and lock themselves into the grand final against Team Liquid Brazil to see who will be representing Brazil in Game Changers Championship and Jelly get MVP. Obviously, we'll have a look at the stats for this and the grand final, and I just want to say this one has some crazy stats. And for the grand finals, Team Liquid Brazil winning this one to lock themselves into the GameChangers Championship. A 3-1 victory for them. 13-9 on both Spine and Split for Team Liquid Brazil. 13-5 on Haven went to Loud. And 13-11 on Lotus went to Team Liquid Brazil. I'm not really too sure who got MVP, but I think I do have an idea who got MVP though. But before we get into the grand final, let's first talk about the stats for the lower final against Loud and Legacy. Look at this. 110 kills for Jelly throughout the 5 maps, a plus 26 KD ratio. That's amazing. However, it doesn't compare to SRN with a 306 ACS, 131 kills, and a plus 35 KDA ratio. I mean, if Legacy won that, then SRN will be, SRN absolutely top of the leaderboard, absolutely MVP on that. That was a phenomenal game from these two teams. Feel bad for them as well, especially SRN, who basically popped off and had carried her hardest. 13-6 on Fracture, like I mentioned before, and I was just gonna say, Madsen doing a good job there as well. Here's the big one, 20-18. Lysa having a good game, Jelly was having a good game, SRN once again from Legacy doing a phenomenal job. 13-10 on Lotus went to Legacy once again. SRN popping off. SRN once again popping off on Pearl. And then on Ascent, 13-9, which was actually a 9-3 curse there. Oof, yeah, I just don't know what to say other than that's just crazy. I mean, I haven't seen these numbers since like something got like double digits. A bunch of aces as well. Chryson gaining an ace on a fight like at some point. SRN getting 2 aces, a 1v3 clutch win as well for Chryson and SRN once again, and a couple 4Ks as well. Chryson, Madsen, Lysa, and Jelly, all of them getting 4Ks, even though Madsen and Jelly, both of them got 3 4Ks. And SRN pulling her heart out, having 6 4Ks, and also the only player in her team Legacy to have to actually have 4Ks. That is impressive. Grand finals though. Team Liquid Brazil, they just look unstoppable. Madsen also doing a great job. I just want to say shout out to her. Bezerra, I'm guessing Bezerra might have gotten MVP or even Bastede. I'm not really too sure though. It's buying 13-9. Bezerra actually going chamber. That was a bit unexpected there, but I mean both teams actually going chamber, which is unexpected. But still, either way, Bezerra gained the best on that. 39 on Split for Team Liquid Brazil. Isa and Bastede are basically having the exact same KDA ratio, which is pretty funny. This is not a good game for Team Liquid. Jelly doing a great job, and Tehuhu also doing a good job as well. And then Lotus on a farm map. Bastede doing a great job. Shout out to Madsen plus 13, the only player to actually go positive out of anyone in Loud GC. And for the performance, an ace on Madsen from Loud, and a 1v4 clutch win as well, also from Madsen, including a 1v3 and a bunch of 4K as well. Everyone from Team Liquid actually got a 4K. Bastede, Daiki, Bezerra, Isa, and Jujina, all of them getting a 4K, even though Bezerra got 3. And Madsen and Jelly, both of them also getting 4Ks as well. So these are the teams who are currently confirmed to be in the GameChangers Championship. Obviously, we know that Team Liquid is basically in after their circuit points, and we know that Version 1 is basically in. Either if it's from the NA Series 3 or the circuit points, Version 1 is in. And for the LATAM Regional Finals, you will either be Firepower or Crew Blaze who will be representing the LATAM region. As for everyone else, like in EMEA, APAC, or even East Asia, we have to wait and see. So, once again, that's really imparted from me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize for the little break about that sub alert, which I was not expecting. That kind of jump scared me. But either way, that's really bad of me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all in the next time. In the next one, goodbye.